Hey, yo, maniacs, I'm Hulk Hogan, the greatest of all time, and you're watching Sidewalks, the entertainment program. So what you gonna do when Sidewalks Mania runs wild on you, brother?
We're gonna take a look back at our only interview we had with the one and only Hulk Hogan, as we remember the late wrestling superstar. Sidewalks Entertainment begins right now. We want the wrestler, the guys. Who's you?
Hulk Hogan, for sure. I mean, who is not a Hulkster, right?
What was it like when you first met him?
Oh my gosh, I remember I was in the Diva Search when I first met him, and I was like, oh my God, there's Hulk Hogan. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I was like, my heart was racing. He's so cool. And I asked him some questions about the business, and he answered all my questions. It was like, and now, I see him, and I'm like, hey, how's it going? And it's like surreal, the fact that I can just say hi to him, and he knows who I am.
Yeah.
I got real lucky with introduction with meeting Hulk, who his first word says, "You've got a big dollar sign on your forehead, brother." I said, "Well, please show it to me, because I is broke." And we were off and running after that.
Oh, when I was 17, I was a big pro wrestling fan. So I looked up to Jeff Jarrett from Memphis. I liked the Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, Junkyard Dog, Road Warriors, people like that.
Did you ever get a chance to meet any of them?
I met Hulk Hogan.
Ah, that's so awesome. So what was that like?
Hulk Hogan was super cool. He's so down to earth. It was great meeting him.
So did you meet him as an adult? Because, I mean, how cool would that have been if you met him as an adult and it turned out that he was a big fan of yours?
No, yeah, I was an adult when I met him, and I didn't know he knew who I was, so I was kind of like standoffish. I was over here in the corner. I'm a bit shy at times, so and he started the conversation, so it turned out great. It was really good.
Nice.
That was just some of the celebrities that we found in our archives that mention Hulk Hogan. In 2008, Sidewalk special correspondent Ray Alvarado had a chance to interview the wrestling superstar. At the time of the interview, he was promoting CMT's Hulk Hogan Celebrity Championship Wrestling, a reality show that featured celebrities trying to become professional wrestlers. Join us now as we remember the original GOAT himself, Hulk Hogan.
My guest today is one of those American icons who really needs no introduction. He started out as the pro wrestler who gave the nation Hulkamania. As of late, he's been entertaining us as one of the most colorful stars on reality television. Please welcome to Sidewalks, Hulk Hogan.
Hey, guys, what's happening on Sidewalks?
Oh, we're having a great day today with you here.
Oh, thanks, brother. Thanks for having me.
Let me ask you something. Do you remember the first time you ever saw a professional wrestling match?
Yes, I do. My father took me to the Fort Homer Hesterly Armory in Tampa, and I watched a guy named Eddie Graham wrestle the Great Malenko, and he spit his false teeth out, and he picked them up and acted like he was biting the guy in the face with the false teeth.
That must have been quite inspiring.
It left a definite dent in my head. I'll never forget it.
Were you always like a big, strong kid in school, or was there a time that you were the proverbial 98-pound weakling kind of a guy?
It was just the opposite. I was the fat kid. I was the kid that wouldn't take his shirt off at the beach.
Wow.
I mean, I went through high school and didn't have a real date until I went to prom, and that was just a setup. So, I mean, I've been on the other side of the fence, the Richard Simmons side of the fence. So
I think
I get into the working out and dedicated my life to changing things.
Yeah, well, you've done quite a job of it. Now, you're certainly no stranger to reality TV, and your next reality show sounds like something that I definitely have to watch. Tell me a little bit about Hulk Hogan's Celebrity Championship Wrestling.
Well, I'm a huge wrestling fan, and so are my friends, and people were saying, well, since you left wrestling or since things have changed, we don't watch it anymore. There's no Hulk Hogan or those guys around. And I said, how can you say you don't watch it anymore? Then I became one of those people that got bored with watching the boring programming. So I sat around with my buddies, Eric Bischoff and Jimmy Hart. We were throwing around ideas, and we said, it's not like it used to be. It's all changed. What's wrong with it? And that's exactly what we did. We went back to the dance. We got it back to, it's like it was, you know, the Andre the Giants, the John Studds, the Hulk Hogans, those larger-than-life personas. We found that in the celebrities. They're larger than life, so we brought them into the ring, plugged them in with the energy, plugged them in with the art form, the physicalities, the storytelling, bringing out the personas, and we got back to the dance. We actually have something that the whole family can watch. You can be entertained, and you get to live vicariously and drop all this baggage for a few minutes. And you don't have to tell your kids about 94,000 people at Madison Square Garden. They get to see it the way it used to be.
Oh, that is awesome. You know what? It kind of strikes me watching. Now, you have some genuine athletes on the show. Is it harder to work with someone who's not really an athlete?
It has its pros and cons. Some athletes like ButterBean, they've got a lot of bad habits. So you got to switch gears and change that. This isn't about hurting people. This is about performing and projecting. You know, you have other people that really aren't athletes like Screech, who I had a preconceived idea, which I was totally wrong.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. I mean, he gets it. He knows how to project. He's Andy Kaufman reincarnated.
Wow.
And you get Danny Bonaduce, who you don't have to worry about. He's already there. He should have been back in the 80s during the debauchery. And you got Todd Bridges, who's a sleeper, who's the best athlete I've ever seen, better than Rodman. And I'll argue with Phil Jackson all day long, who said Rodman's the greatest athlete he ever coached. He should have coached Todd Bridges. This kid is phenomenal. So there were surprises all across the board. The women were double tough.
Yeah.
Erin Murphy hit her head in the ring. I thought she had a concussion. She jumped up. That's nothing compared to having 6 kids. I went, yikes.
Wow.
I'm not going to wrestle her.
That sounds like this is a show that is everybody's going to love. I mean, you've got the entertainment, you've got the athletes. I don't think you can go wrong with this one, I'm telling you. Did you have a good time doing it?
Well, I did. You know, it's like a fastball right down the middle with America, country music, Hulk Hogan wrestling. It was what I needed because I was kind of soul searching personally. I was going, you know, I need to get back on track. I need to have fun. Life is for a living. I got to get plugged in. You know, I really wasn't sure of my direction. And then, you know what? You go back to what got you to the dance. Wrestling's in my blood, even though I can't jump off the cage anymore. You know, I got a chance to get plugged in and be part of something that meant something to me. And I think you'll see that come through, that we really put our hearts in this thing. And it's not just a joke. We wanted to give the people a chance to see what it was like before, instead of having your dad or your mom tell you what Hulk Hogan was like. Let us show you what the business really should be like.
Very nice. Well, I am excited. I think it is going to be a great show. As we close here, do you have any advice for those young and upcoming wrestlers out there?
Wow, if you got a day job, or you got a family, or you got kids, don't quit. Because believe me, I meet thousands of people every month who say they're wrestlers, and I've never heard of them. It's a tough business. It's all changed. It's just like the economy. Very few people make a lot of money in this business anymore, and there's a lot of chance for injuries if you don't learn and do it correctly. So stay in school, get your education. I need another lawyer.
Thank you very much. Good luck with it.
That was our short interview with Hulk Hogan back in 2008. Hulk Hogan was definitely the face of the wrestling world. He meant a lot to many people, including wrestlers themselves. Rest in peace, Terry, aka Hulk Hogan. For more full-length celebrity interviews, visit SidewalksTV.com.